What is going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Garrett with Game by the Beach, and we are playing Rush Royale. It's Christmas Eve, so happy holidays, guys. I'm going to make this a little bit longer of a video today because I have a special co-op battle to show you at the end. But let's see if we can get some wins and push up the ladder just a little bit more before we get to that battle. So we're trying to queue in right here. Hopefully we can queue into a battle really soon, but I hope you guys are all having a good holiday, good safe holiday. I wanted to take this time to really thank you guys for everything that you've done. I've had so much positive energy from you guys and comments and you guys viewing and likes and all that stuff. I love the way this channel is going. I'm trying to make a few different updates just to make this channel even better for you guys, and I love the insight that you guys talk to me about and things that you ask for, and you know, I just really wanted to say thank you guys. So let's jump into this battle. We're going against Big Bear. I might have played against him before, I'm not totally sure, but we are using the same deck as last time, and hopefully we can get some wins. We do have a Boris and some Chemists, so let's upgrade our Vampire to level 3. That is some hot coffee. Ryman. I'm going to level up my Boris and then keep on filling the map. We got Gorgon in a minute 15, so we are not too worried about combining everybody. We're just going to fill the map and see what we can get to. And then we can decide what we want to do. So we got a bunch of Chemists. I might as well just combine them out. I'll level up my Chemist one time just to get a little extra damage here. Because we are getting to the end of our board a little bit, so now we got another Boris, so that's good. I'll level them up too. Big Bear is running the Vampire, Plague Doctor, Boris, Priestess, and what is that card? It's super brown. Is that the Big Bear card? The new update Big Bear card? My man already has... Oh, it's the Rogue? I don't think I've ever seen anyone use the Rogue. I actually have no idea what he does. I'm going to level up my Vampire right there. And then I'm just going to keep filling the board. And we should be fine. I can combine a couple of Chemists here because we have so many of them. There we go. We got a Bombardier, which is going to help us out. And then I'm going to keep going. I could combine those Plague Doctors right now, but I'm going to wait because I'd rather have my board full. So I'm going to combine them now. And then I'm going to get one more guy on the board. And now I feel confident about taking out this Gorgon. But he's using the Rogue card, or the Rogue Troop Unit, whatever the heck you want to call them. I'm not even sure what they do. But here we go. We're going against the Gorgon. We're taking him out a little bit quicker, so that's good. I'm going to combine Vampires here because we don't need 4 rank 1 units. We also don't need so many Chemists, so let's combine them out. And we got another Boris. I'm actually going to combine out rank 1 Borises because we don't need that many. We got another Chemist. Combine out Vampires. I'm actually kind of digging for Plague Doctors right now. I want a tier 2 Plague Doctor just to kind of round out my deck here. There we go. So now I'm going to level them up. And now let's get everybody to level 3. There we go. So far, so good. We're holding on. This guy, I mean, he's running Priestess. I feel like Priestess has kind of gone out of the meta just a little bit, simply because when you combine with the Priestess, you can end up with a high rank Priestess. Unless you have all the other cards that go with it, such as Harley Quinn and Dryad and all that good stuff. The Priestess is kind of hard to run. I used to use it as well, but it was difficult because I kept getting high-ranked Priestesses and you don't want that. So far so good. There's somebody outside walking back and forth. Here we go. We got a Gorgon in another 30 seconds. But so far so good. Our boy Big Bear has leveled up to max his Boris as well as his Rogue. So he really likes that Rogue card, which is super interesting to me. But here we go. We got 10 seconds. I'm just going to combine a little bit here. We got another Vampire. That's good. I like my board right now. I like exactly how it is. I guess we'll level up our Bombardier if we get a chance right there. And we should hold off this Gorgon pretty well. We got a bunch of Borises. I'm actually going to combine them out whenever I get a chance. So look at that. We took him out already, and he's just below 200. So I still think he's going to take him out also. But the longer it takes him, the harder it's going to be. So actually, now it doesn't look like he's going to take him out. He does have a rank 4 Boris over there. So I wish a rock would come down and freeze that Boris. But right now, not going to happen. Oh! Okay, he did take a hit. That is 2 hearts off of my man, Big Bear. So let us keep holding on. We got everybody to max except the Blade Doctor and Chemist. So let's do that first, and then I'll start making some moves. So let's do the Chemist first, and then we're going to do the Blade Doctor. We do have Vampires right now, working hard, getting us that extra mana, so we should be in a pretty good spot. And the next play I'm going to make is going to be combining rank 1 Boruses. And we've got another Gorgon coming up in 50 seconds, so wow, he's got tons of rogues at super high level. This guy's running an interesting deck, so I don't know if he's trying to combine out his Boruses or what, but he's getting rogues and Plague Doctors all over. Look at how many moves this guy's making, it's crazy. Let's combine out our Boris right there. We got another Bombardier to combine out this way. We got a tier 3 Bombardier, we got another Boris there. So far so good. I guess I'll combine Boruses again. We got another Bombardier combined. We got a rank 3 Boris, that's good, another Vampire. At this point, we don't really need Vampires, but I'm going to do Plague Doctors first. So let's combine out our rank 1 Vampires. Now we have 3 Vampires, so let's combine those out. We got another rank 3 Boris. I love this part of the game, when I just wait and build up so much mana, and I can just combine a million times. Look at this, we've got, I guess I'll do Chemists now. Vampire, and for the board one more time, we got another Bombardier, so let's see if this guy can hold on. He's still got a decent amount of Boruses. That rock placement was actually excellent for him. But let's see if the rock placement gets a little bit sketchier for him. There's 2 Boruses frozen. He's got, look at the rogues, dude. I've never seen a true move so fast. That was a good rock placement for us. It looks like he's going to hit. I'm going to hit him with a good game. And that is the first victory. He disconnected at the very end. You guys don't need to disconnect at the very end of the game. You know what I mean? It's just, you already lost. Why rage quit at the very end? But whatever. And looky here. We have gotten to a new arena, Warlord 2, at 5,300 trophies. I know that's not a ton. You guys are way up high, but I'm actually on quite the win streak right now, and I probably shouldn't say that because I'm gonna probably take an L. But we're gonna jump into at least one more game. I was planning on making this video pretty long. The co-op battle at the end, I'm not gonna say how long it is because it gives it away how far we got, but this is already gonna be a long video. So here we go. I'm not going to say that name because that's just weird. Good luck. So we already got our Boruses on the map, Plague Doctor, and a Chemist. That's pretty much exactly what we want. And I'm going to level up my Vampire right now. I'm going to take a sip of coffee right now. And we are going to take our man, P-Master, out. Or we're going to try our best. So he's running the Legendary card. I'm not exactly sure what that one's name is. What is it? I can't get it off the top of my head. But he just merged it out. So he's got an all-legendary deck except for Vampires. I've seen a lot of people do this. It's kind of an instinctive thing that people just do all legendaries if they have them. I'm not 100% if that's the way to go, guys. I mean, I run only 1 legendary, and my deck works pretty well. So just because you have a bunch of legendary doesn't necessarily mean that you should use them all at the same time. But hey, if it works, it works. I'm sure this guy's doing just fine, so ignore me, right? But so far so good. He's got a bunch of Frost guys, and he's just leveling up his Vampires like crazy. But he's only at level 4 Vampire, and I'm at level 3. So if he's trying to get like a crazy mana advantage on me, it's not going to work all that well, because I can get my guy to level 4 in just a second. He's got his to max now. I got mine to level 4 right there. Now he's kind of scared of losing, so he's spam the board. He's got the Hex, Frost, as well as, what is it, an Inquisitor maybe is his name? And then Boris and everybody else. So, interesting deck, dude. Interesting deck. Okay, he's starting to push back now. I got the Tamer in 8 seconds. I guess I'll just get one more guy on the map, but we should have no problem against the Tamer. And then my next play is going to be leveling up the Vampire. So here we go. Tamer coming in. We are not slowing it down at all. Let's level up our Bombardiers just to slow him down. Wow, he took that guy out wicked fast. Did his guys change color? Are they like a different gold now? Maybe I'm crazy. But We should be able to take this guy out no problem. We're just being a little bit slower than him, but that's okay. Let's level up our vampire now. Fill the board again. And then we're going to jump right into wave 2 of this game against P-Master. I don't know if that's even better, honestly. But here we go. We got the Bombardiers. We've got some Chemists. We can combine them out if we want to. I'll level up my Chemist right now. I'm actually going to level up my Boris as well, just because I'm like nervous with this guy, because this is such a unique deck that I'm used to playing. I think that's the guy that in like a certain amount of them, you get a buff. That's a horrible way of explaining that, but maybe you know what I'm talking about. We got a couple of Plague Doctors there. We're going to start filling the board a little bit more, and we are going to see what we can do. I'm going to combine Bombardiers right there, and then I'm going to combine Chemists because we got a rank 2. I'm going to combine these guys too, and then I'll have these guys. Here we go. Now we're going to be starting to chug away at some monsters and getting more and more mana as we go. We're getting a couple of comments on the video right now. Let me just move those real quick so they don't distract me while I'm filming this video. I'm really wanting to get a tier 2 Bombardier. We only have 1 Bombardier. And it won't give me, there's another Chemist. Let's combine Chemist and another Vampire. Interesting. Oh, we got 2 Bombardiers actually. I didn't realize that. Another Chemist, another Boris. I'm going to combine Chemists, another Chemist. I'm actually going to combine Vampires. We got another Chemist. How many Chemists can we do? We got 8 seconds, and he's now starting to take over a bit. Which is super interesting, but it's because we don't have any Bombardiers, so we're having a hard time slowing him down. So hopefully we can get to Bombardiers and we'll be in better shape. They are at level 4 at the bottom of my board, so that's good. We are slowing him down, so that's also good. We're getting him down, we're killing him pretty fast. We're now killing him faster. Yeah, now we are. But he's running with the Hex Inquisitor deck, which is super interesting. So let's take this guy. I'm going to combine Boris's. There's another Vampire. That's actually going to help us out. Combine. There's another Vampire. Super interesting. We've got a Chemist at every level. And then a handful of other stuff. I can't combine out my rank 1 Bombardiers because those are the only Bombardiers I have. So let's build up our mana just a little bit. And then I'm going to combine out rank 1 Boris's and hope for a Bombardier. I need a rank 2 to help my man. There's another... I'm going to combine my Vampire, another Vampire, rank 1 Boris's, another Boris. This is kind of a scary game, just the way this is going. I don't even know who to combine at this point. And what do you do when you're scared and you don't know what to do? You level up Boris, right? So let's get Boris to max. And then I'm actually going to get my Chemist to max. And we're going to try and forget about the fact that we only have 2 rank 1 Bombardiers, which is kind of scary, but let's try and ignore it for now. So his Frost guys are going ham now, because we're still killing him faster, but he's slowing everybody down so much that we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. I don't even know who to combine at this point. My only logical combine would be tier rank 2 Boris's, which I think I'm going to do as soon as this wave ends, because I don't think we're going to lose in 15 seconds, but yikes. The only thing I wish I had was fewer Chemists and more Bombardiers, but other than that, I think we're in good shape. So let's combine here. We got another... Here, we got to do Bombardiers. Give me some freaking Bombardiers. Holy moly. Another Vampire. There is a Bombardier. If we can kill this guy, I think we'll be in good shape. But it is the Tamer, so that's tough. I'm going to level up my Bombardier just to try and slow him down a little bit. We're trying to kill him as fast as we can. I don't think we're going to be able to do it, guys. Man, and that is an L. We're already 14 minutes into this video. That was a little bit unfortunate. Let's jump into one more game. The Bombardiers, man, we couldn't get Bombardiers, and that's, you know what, that's okay. That's okay. Our man, I don't even remember what his name was. P-Master, was that like the same game? Took us out. Let's jump into another game. We're going against Truies. I think we have played against this guy, actually. So let's see if we can actually get a W right here. We got a couple of vampires, not leveling them up yet because we don't have any Boruses. There's a Boris, so now I can start leveling up my vampire. That's my play. And then we are going to go from there. He's got an almost all legendary deck except for the Bombardier and Vampire. He's got the Dryad. I'm jealous. I still haven't gotten a bunch of these legendary cards. I see people at high trophies that are just running crazy decks with, you know, with the Harley Quinn, switching with the Summoner, switching with the whatever. I'm jealous. I wish I had that luxury, but it looks like fun. I'm assuming we're all going to get the cards at some point, so I hope that I can get those cards pretty soon, and then I can show them off to you guys, and that would be pretty fun. But so far so good. This deck that I'm using right now, it's kind of like a makeshift, you know, it's all damage and everything like that, but I don't make a ton of switches, right? I'm just kind of using the idea that it's random who you get on merge. So everybody random that I get with this deck is going to be somebody good. That's kind of the whole basis behind this deck. So we already got our vampires to level 4. I guess I'm going to get into level 7 in just a second because we are in really good shape. He does have the Hex, so that makes me a little bit worried, but let's just start filling the map a little bit more. We got a bunch of chemists there, so I'm going to level them up. We got just over 15 seconds. Let's try and fill these last 3 spots just so the Warlock has a harder time taking one of our important guys, which doesn't even really matter, to be honest, because all of our guys are equally as important. As you saw in that last game, that Bombardier is really what we needed. Let's level up Boris to level 3, and let's try and get ready to switch. So we're stopping him right at the front there. He's got Bombardier, so he's doing it as well. I'm going to switch my Bombardier right there. That was good. I'm going to combine there, and a little bit more health, and that will be it. So here we go. I'm going to fill the board one more time, combine Chemist. I'm going to level up my Bombardiers here, combine Bombardiers here, and get our Plague Doctors to 2 as well. So everybody, so I got my Vampire max, I've got most guys at level 2, and then Boris at level 3. But let us get our... Just fill the board. I don't really know who I want to level up. I'll level up the Bombardier, and then I guess I have to combine Boris's here. That's fine. I'll get a Plague Doctor, level up, combine them, Bombardiers. Now we got another Chemist. I'll level up Chemists, combine them out, more Bombardiers. I like that. Don't need so many Vampires. Rank 3 entry, 9. Chemist, and let's just keep them. So we got everyone to level 3 now. We got the Warlock coming in 50 seconds. So let's level everybody up to level 4. I'm just going to go down the line this time instead of doing the pattern that I usually do. So we're going to do Bombardier, and then Plague Doctor, and then lastly we're going to do the Chemist. This guy is just starting to have a little bit of trouble, but I don't think he's going to lose in the next 30 seconds. So those are always famous last words. So let's see if we can do that. Now we're just going to sit. I'll fill that last spot right before the 20 seconds happens. So there we go. We got a Vampire. Doesn't really matter. Now we're going to sit pretty. We're going to take a breath. We're going to hang out. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, guys. Hopefully this was a nice little break. If you guys are all with your family and you guys are having arguments and talking and things and you want to get away from grandma, there you go. Hang out with your boy. Game by the beach. We can play this game together, and it'll be a lot of fun, and it won't matter. And we're going to take this guy out before it even gets a hit off, which is fantastic. I guess I'll level up my Chemist right there. He did take away a Boris, which is cool for us, but he's going to be in just fine shape. And I'm sure he's loving where he's at right now. He's got a ton of hexes. In my opinion, too many hexes, but he's going to be just fine. Oh, almost took it out, and then it actually jumped back. A Warlock is so annoying, but if you're in good shape, it doesn't matter all that much. So here we go. We're chilling. I don't even know what my next play is. I think I'll just level up my Bombardier and then my Plague Doctor, and then we're going to see what's going to happen. So he's got plenty of guys on his map. He's just combining. Let's do the Bombardier first, and then we're going to do the Plague Doctor, but I'm actually thinking about combining Plague Doctor out in just a second because I don't have that many plays. You know what? I'm going to have to do Boris to combine out, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a little while until I get like 1,000 HP, and then I'm going to combine them out, because I could get in a lot of trouble with that. Here we go. So let's combine, fill. Okay, that was actually really good. Another Bombardier. Let's combine Bombardiers. We got another one of those. We don't need 3 of those, but 3 of Chemists, so we probably don't need that many vampires either. So let's combine out of Boris here. We got another Bombardier. I was going to do Boris again. Yeah, I'm going to do Boris again. Here we go. Another Bombardier. We're in an interesting spot. We're going to have to just keep going. So let's combine Plague Doctors. We got a Bombardier there. Combine Vampires. What else can I combine? Bombardiers I could combine. We're at 3,000 mana, so I gotta just combine something. Plague Doctor, Plague Doctor, Plague Doctor. Sorry about that, guys, but it's just word vomit at this point because there's so many things to do. I've got 3,000 mana, so I really just have to make plays and expect for me to get stuff. You know what I mean? So we're having a little bit of a hard time taking this guy out, but hopefully we'll be in good shape. He's going to take him out, no problem. That was a good rock placement for us. We only have 3 Borises chugging away, so hopefully they can stay away from him. It did take one of them away there. We've got 2 going at it. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this guy. Wow. Under 200, but we are going to take a hit. So I've got to make plays like yesterday. So let me get on the board here. I'm going to just head down, spam tap stuff. Spam tap stuff and do elevator music. That's what my play is. Are we in good shape? I'm not even looking. We got the Tamer coming up next. We are losing, and we've pretty much done everything that we can possibly do. I mean, I could combine my... I guess I could combine my Chemist. I'm gonna have to now. Oh, I'm gonna have to combine Boris. That's not what you want. We got another Vampire. No! We're having a hard time, guys. We are having a hard time. 6 seconds. Oh, we actually might... No, we're not gonna survive. It's trying to bait me into being like, oh, we might survive. I knew we weren't gonna survive. This guy is almost at 6,000 trophies. Take a look at his deck. I could run a similar deck to that. I respect that deck a lot, except I don't have Dryad. So having the Dryad in there is uber important. So that will be the end of this trophy pushing, which we actually just lost trophies, but that was cool. But let's jump into the battle I wanted to show you guys, which is this. So I was in a co-op battle against with my boy Aridomo. And this man, right from the start, he's running the exact same deck as me, and every time I emote, he's right back with me emoting. There it is, thumbs up, thumbs up. We did it the whole time. We did laughy faces, same thing, thumbs up, same thing, good game, good luck, everything like that. And you can see I started at 18. I think that's better because in the very early stages of co-op, it's kind of boring and slow. So I think it's better to start the video a little bit further along so then you can see the waves that you actually want to see, granted if I actually get further along. So here we go. We're going against the Gorgon, and we're taking them out pretty good. I've already got my Bombardier and my Vampire to max because I know that those are the keys to lasting long in co-op. You want to slow down the units and you want a bunch of mana so you can switch everybody around. So those are my keys. You can see this deck is actually the exact same as my PvP deck now, except that I have the Freeze Blizz in there because it's just a little bit more important to slow people down. But I thought about that. Instead of having the Plague Doctor, maybe the Freeze or the Cold Mage, now that we know his name, would actually be useful. And you saw we were emoting there. I was a little late to that, but we were emoting back and forth. My man, Ari, is the homie. He's good. I respect it. We were playing these decks exactly the same way. It was like playing with yourself. If you've ever done that before. Sorry. So we're running the same deck. We're doing it in the exact same play style. But look at this. We're doing great already. I feel confident. Finally, I feel like I'm playing with a partner here that I don't have to carry. You've seen every co-op game that I play. I'm like carrying the dude. He's at negative 300 trophies, and I got to get him to 30 or whatever we try and get to. But this man is actually chilling the same way as us. The only thing different with him is that he's upgrading his Boris a little bit more than I was. But other than that, we were right at the same thing. And now we're pretty much getting everybody to max. The only person that's not max for me is Boris. But I'm sure we're going to do that pretty soon. So far, so good. You can just see I'm trying to spam out tier 1 units. I think this is a really good deck. And honestly, you can do this combination with a lot of different cards. If you're at early stages in this game, I would recommend doing this playstyle instead of using like Portal Master, Priestess, Mime, things like that, because when you get to later stages in the game, you're going to be combining into higher tier units that you're not going to have as damage units. So if you put a deck together like this, and I'm saying like this with, you could have Engineers, you could have Sharpshooter, you could have Wind Archer, you could have Wizard, depending on where you are. All these different things you could have in your deck, but since I have 5 units that I want all of the units on the board at the same time, every time you combine, you're going to get a unit that you actually want. So that's kind of the strategy that I'm using with this. And I think you guys can use that strategy too, because people are getting caught up with using these priestesses and things like that early in the game when you really don't need them. And I got in so much trouble with them, combining them out and then getting stuck with tier 3, tier 4 units that I didn't want. And it was super frustrating. So that would be my advice to you if you're at really early stages in this game. If you are at later stages in this game, pretty much where I'm at or much higher, because I know I'm not at the highest stage, you probably need to have some of those good cards like Harley Quinn, Dryad, or Summoner, just because you need to be able to combine to higher units with the units that you have and combine quickly. So I think at this point I'm doing fine with the deck that I have, but I'm definitely going to need those cards when I start getting closer, like 6,000 and getting higher and like that. And I'm going to continue to trophy push and show you guys where I get to. But you can see here, we're just about to hit wave 30. So we've got one more wave. I'm at 1,600 mana, but my board's pretty much great. I have a tier 3 vampire that is working really hard right there. We've got a couple of tier 2 chemists. We've got a bunch of tier 2 bombardiers. We got a tier 4 freeze cold mage, and then we got a bunch of Borises. None of them, one of them at tier 1. We both hit each other with the good luck. You see that? We're working together. If we had a friends list, I would friend this guy because he's the homie. But look at this. We're both taking it out really quickly. So as soon as the Bedlam hits, you can see I'm actually combining my vampires now. I'm trying to learn, guys. I really am trying to learn. So I'm combining my vampires because those guys aren't doing a ton of damage. And I still have a bunch of mana, so I can combine out again when it hits. So it looks pretty good. We look like we're going to be able to take this guy out. I haven't taken out the Bedlam in a minute. So we're trying to take this guy out. We're getting low. I can't combine my vampires now, but you see I'm still switching people around, trying to get a little bit more damage on the board. I got a bunch of chemists. I'm just sitting on it right now, and it looks like we're going to be able to take it out. He hit me with a laughy. I hit him with a laughy. I'm not exactly sure why he's laughing, but he's just happy to be here. Happy to be on the YouTube channel, so happy to have you, bud. And look at that, wave 31. And wave 31 is also really tough too. When you're starting out on co-op, I feel like wave 25, wave 30, and wave 31 are all really tough waves. But look at this, we're actually handling it really well. We're doing really well. And you look at my board, it's still pretty solid. Everything's jumping around. Bedlam jumbled everybody around, but we're still chilling. The only thing I wanted this guy to do right here was combine those 2 vampires, because you really don't need high rank vampires. I would combine them, and I would combine his rank 1 Borises just to get everybody higher level, because I'm sure he has thousands of mana right now, but he's doing just fine. You can see that his monsters are just starting to get to the end of his board or get into the median where I have to help him. So that's why I say that about the vampires, but I don't think he combines them for a while. But so far, so good. We still have 1,500 mana, so we still have a ton as well. So I got to start combining out people. I don't even know what to combine. I guess I can combine my Bombardiers at some point. I can combine a couple of rank 2 Borises, because that's what I have that is able to combine. But we're hanging tight right now. There we go. We're combining rank 1, rank 2 units. And we have 2 rank 3 chemists. And we have 1 rank 4 Boris, so that's excellent, and a rank 4 Cold Mage. So far so good. He's got a ton of chemists, a ton of vampires. I'm telling you, he has to combine those vampires. I wish I could talk to him, and that's why I wish there was a little bit more of a emote. Maybe even if there was just emotes for the different characters or different units, so I could just like spam vampire emotes at him. Like, please combine your vampires. You don't need that many. You see, finally combined them, and what did he get? He got a tier 5 Boris, which he could have had 4 rounds ago. So it doesn't really matter, but that's why you combine, because you don't need so many, and he does have vampires now. But at this point, it's not as important. So we're at wave 35. I know people have been asking me what's my furthest rank on co-op. This might be it. I was saying I've gotten to 40. I don't know if I have gotten to 40. I've gotten past the Bedlam only a handful of times. So we are on wave 35. He still hasn't maxed out his chemists, which is what I just realized. But we're still going through these monsters. We haven't felt like at risk to lose as of yet. We felt pretty good as of till now. And if you look at my board, I got 2 rank 4 Borises now. I've got 2 rank 3 Borises. I've got 2 rank 3 Bombardiers and a rank 3 and a rank 4 Cold Mage. I've only got 1 tier 1 Vampire, which is pretty funny. But we're still going. We're on wave 36. He now has maxed out his Chemist and everybody else on his board. So my thoughts here is try to get everybody to as high a rank as possible and prepare for that boss at wave 40. That's what my thought is. And I don't even remember what the wave 40 was. At this point, I was actually thinking, because I know what it is now because I played this game an hour ago. But I thought the wave 40 was going to be Tribunal. So I was trying to make sure that I had everybody at rank 2. And you'll see that because I'll leave a spot open. Because I thought that he was going to take away my units. But fun fact, spoiler alert, wave 40 is not Tribunal. So it's something else. And to be perfectly honest, it's something even scarier. So we are now at wave 38. I've got like so many units. I've got a rank 5 Vampire. I still don't really mind that. And that's the beauty. If I was running Mime right there, that would be a rank 5 Mime, and that would be useless, and we probably would have lost on this wave. I don't know if it would have been that dramatic, but you kind of see my point. So far so good. I think that my units are, I was going to say my units are a little bit more leveled up than his, but it actually looks pretty similar. He's hitting me with a laughy face. I'm going to hit him with a thumbs up. He's still here. He's chilling. This is what happens when you play co-op and somebody actually knows how to play and someone actually stays in the game. Because not only were people lower level than me, they were also just dipping out of the game ASAP. So that was super annoying. But here we go, level 39, and we're still going. And look how good we are. They're not making it past my side of the board at all. His side of the board, they're creeping up. Now we're creeping up a little bit. I'm filling the board. And now you see here, because I thought it was going to be Tribunal, I'm leaving a spot because I didn't want a rank 1 unit that would just get taken away. So trying to take these guys out. Now they're getting a little bit to the middle of the board, so I'm thinking, uh-oh, this is going to be a little bit of trouble. Look at this. We got to trug through a 130k monster in the middle of the board. Here we go. He hits me with a good game. I hit him with a good game. It is the Warlock, and they're both at 1 million. So if you guys don't know about the Warlock, yes, he comes down and steals your units, which for me was big trouble because I wasn't quick enough there to switch, but I also had no mana to refill my board. But the other hard thing about the Warlock is his health goes back up. So we get him below 1 million, and then he goes back up. He took away a tier 3 Wizard right there. He took away a tier 2 Chemist right in the beginning. I think we get him below 1 million. There we go. We got him below 1 million right there. And this is where it said he comes down, he takes away a Vampire. I wasn't quick enough again, and it goes right back up, all the way back up to 1 million. We're going back. I'm doing the cry face. We got him down to 685, but look, then the other monster, the other boss came in front, so then we had a hard time. We got him down to 500, 400, 300, 200, and then back up to 800, guys. Back up to 800. We were so close to killing it, but look at the other monster. The other monster is 2 million. And now the other monster crossed paths. So now it's a lot of trouble. He takes away a rank 4 Wizard right there. So that is going to be the end of the game. We're actually sitting there, got him down to 500, got him down to 400, and that is an L wave 39. The biggest thing that I would change now if I get to wave 39 again is to make sure I have mana in my hand so I can switch people back so when he takes things out. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the long video. I know it's like 35 minutes long, but I really wanted to just send some holiday cheer your way and say how much I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you guys really do enjoy these videos, I always say like, comment, subscribe, but also share my stuff. If you really like these videos, share my things, introduce it to your friends, all that good stuff. I'm so appreciative of you guys. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. So I will see you guys tomorrow.